Hey, Mark, let's continuing our CMJ coverage here in New York City, and Cassandra Jenkins here has been lovely enough to invite us into her home and making me an amazing cup of tea. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Born and raised in New York, right?
Yeah.
In this house, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So where does the influence come from, that bluegrassy feel?
Well, I think there's definitely a country feel to a lot of the newer songs, and I think I'm kind of like letting that back in. As a kid, I grew up playing in a band with my family, and we toured the Northeast.
That's awesome.
A bus. And we took a bunch of kind of like Western swing, folk adapted to kind of my parents' sensibilities, and toured with a bunch of folk musicians throughout our summers when we weren't in school. And I was exposed to old-time music and traditional American music, and storytelling through a lot of these festivals that I went to. For the rest of the year, I was here in New York City, a total city kid. But I had this other part of my life, and it was like a pilgrimage. Every summer we would go, and I would get to see all my friends who I knew through music.
Not your average summer vacation, but it sounds amazing.
It was a lot of time in the car with my family.
You gave us a little tour earlier, and there's a whole venue on the other side of the apartment. You guys host performances here, so it really doesn't stop.
No, I think, but that's what's exciting. And you just met Liam. He's here from Australia for CMJ. Just, I didn't know they were staying here until we were in the middle of a horn session, and they buzzed the doorbell, came up. There's always someone coming through, always someone looking for a cup of coffee to come sit here with me and have a cup of coffee in the middle of the day.
It's so great. How do people keep up with you, where you're going to be, besides just coming to the house and asking to crash? Just come over. That's the best. I'll make you tea. And right now, the address is going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
My parents are going to love that.
Yeah, they will.
Well, I guess this is the moment where I get to tell you that I have a Facebook page and a website.
Yeah, go ahead and plug.
I have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter account. I try to stay...
CASSFresh USA.
CASSFresh.
It's stuck in my head because it's so fun.
That is actually a Korean beer company.
No way.
And a friend of mine stole a glass from some Korean restaurant downtown with the CASSFresh logo on it and gave it to me. And it's been sitting on my counter ever since, and just kind of become my DJ name if I ever become a DJ.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you. This tea is amazing, and I think we should probably give people, if you're comfortable sharing this recipe, I think we should put this up because it's really good.
And then maybe we can get a sponsorship from tea too.
We're working on, we've got the jelly company, we've got the Korean beer, and now your own line of teas.
That's the next wave of of music, is just corporate sponsorship.
Yeah, I just like that it's all food and beverage related.
Yeah,
that's what's important. As long as you're not like hawking like tennis shoes or something like that.
No,
I think you'll be good. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Cheers.